Honest REVIEWCOMPARISON for all intelligent life forms. Our product today is the Echo 4th Gen with premium sound, smart home hub, and Alexa Twilight Blue. The aforementioned item is sold by Amazon. Product linked in the description below. Premium sound, rich detailed sound that automatically adapts to any room. Supports listless HD audio available on select streaming services such as Amazon Music HD. Voice control your music, stream songs from Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, SiriusXM, and more. HD requires a compatible music streaming service. Smart Home Hub, built-in hub to voice control compatible lights, locks, and sensors. Easily set up compatible Zigbee devices or select Ring Smart Lighting solar lights and bulbs. Alexa is ready to help set timers, reminders, and alarms. Alexa answers questions like, Alexa, what time is it? Start your routines with motion, turn on compatible lights, play your flash briefing, or turn on the coffee maker when you walk into the room. Fill your home with sound with multi-room music, play synchronized music across Echo devices in different rooms. You can also pair your Echo with compatible Fire television devices to feel scenes come to life with home theater audio or extend Wi-Fi coverage with a compatible Eero network, so you can say goodbye to drop-offs and buffering. Connect with others, HANDSFRE, call friends and family who have the Alexa app or an Echo device. Instantly drop in on other rooms or announce to the whole house that dinner's ready. Privacy controls designed to protect your privacy. Amazon is not in the business of selling your personal information to others. Built with multiple layers of privacy controls, including a mic off button. 4.7 out of 5 stars. This item has a total of 130,120 reviews. Product linked in the description below. The first review is from Subinbi. Honest REVIEWCOMPARISON for all intelligent life forms. 5.0 out of 5 stars. This is an honest review and comparison of the new 4th generation Echo Not versus the 2nd generation Echo Plus, the last Echo Plus that was launched with the 3rd generation Echo. They are situated about 4 feet off the ground on bookshelves, and commit to replacing at least one bulb in each room with a color-changing LED smart bulb to experience the fun you can have with this device. Also, I think you will be pleasantly surprised at what many people say is a drawback about being a directional speaker is really a benefit for most users' needs, including yours. Some people will find fault in anything, and some will find that they can't have everything to their exact liking. There's not a perfect smart speaker out there, so figure out what your must-have features are, your nice-to-haves, and your deal breakers are and make the choice. Regardless, enjoy these little glimpses of the future. Heck, they're even spherical shaped, just like what the future devices and ships looked like in 2001, A Space Odyssey and Spaceballs, or a Borg scout ship. You gotta think that's at least a nice nod for ski-fi fans everywhere. Or if you are a devotee of mod design or simply a believer in form-following function, then this ball of joy is sure to please. So enjoy your new Echo. It's out of this world. Picard out. This positioning has been perfect for the acoustics in my 15x18 living room with tall ceilings. Hailing frequencies closed. The speakers really fill up the space. And I am most impressed with how the sound bounces off of the walls and truly feel as if it surrounds me and immerses my eardrums into it. This holds even more true for when I watch a movie with the Dolby Atmos setting on. I can hear the channels fairly well, and it really seems like I own my own private movie theater in my living room. There's been times that there's a sound effect so specific to one channel and reproduced so clearly that I've actually muted the show thinking that I was hearing some noise from outside or in the hallway of my apartment building. These two devices together get pretty loud without any noticeable distortion. Now, I haven't played much bass-heavy music, but I do love action and ski-fi movies that are sound effect laden and peppered with bass booming explosions, etc. The new 4th Gen Echoes keep up very nicely. I actually purchased 2 4th Gen Echoes to create a home theater group with the Fire Stick Fork latest variant. In contrast, though I thought I really loved the Echo Plus 2nd Gen, I now find that I really can't enjoy music or movies as much on it. I think that this is because the main speaker fires downward and the rest of the sound is omnidirectional. This sounds good on paper, but in practice, at least for my uses, that type of speaker just seems muffled and really a waste of sound waves. Let me explain. How often do you place the Echo device in the center of a room to benefit from an omnidirectional speaker? Most people don't have floor outlets under their coffee tables, so it sits on an end table or bookshelf. Its usual home in a bedroom is on the end table. Even in a kitchen, unless placed on the island, the Echo rests with its back to a wall. So why then would you want, let's say, 40 of the sound waves to be directed to a big slab with no ears to appreciate it? The directional sound setup of the new Echo 4th Gen is ideal, really, for its positioning in most homes. Sound is really diminished if you are behind it or immediately to its side, but comes barreling at your eardrums when you are any angle in front of it. It's louder, more clear, and much more advanced when it comes to being able to utilize Dolby Atmos playback. I'll include notes about that as well. I definitely choose the 4th Gen over the 2nd Gen Plus any day. I almost feel bad for unloading the Plus onto my parents when I bought the 4th General. I'll upgrade them this Christmas. Lol. Lol. The omnidirectional speaker would be a benefit if it were placed in the center of a patio for a gathering or party, but again, where's your outlets? Not in the middle of the concrete or deck floor. So chances are, even on the patio, it will be placed backing up to an exterior wall. So the myth of the omnidirectional speaker advantage is busted in my book. Voice recognition. At first, I felt there was a noticeable difference, with the Plus having the upper hand when it comes to summoning Alexa. However, I believe there have been some fairly large software updates recently that included fine-tuning adjustments to the mix on the 4th Gen devices. They now clearly pick up my questions or commands from across the room and quickly cancel out the other Echo. I have on the far side open floor plan nearest the kitchen. Sound quality pros. I really enjoy music from different genres, and I like to tinker with equalizer settings so that I get the fullest sound out of even a cheap speaker. Before, with the Plus, it was a toss-up as to which one would respond, because I firmly believe the best mix are still on the Echo 3rd Gen with clock variant. Hands down. If only the Echo Show 5 in my bedroom would be even half as good, I'd be happy. That unit is by far the worst, with just 2 lackluster mix versus the 4 on the Dot and Plus. Alexa is also quicker to respond on the 4th Gen too. Now, that's a combination of the 450-ish internet speed I am fortunate enough to have, but I understand it's also due to a better processor and improved software. And let me just say one thing. I don't know anyone who buys their smart home devices with Zigbee compatibility being the one consideration. Who cares? I have bought the best reviewed for the price smart bulbs, television, and plugs, etc., not giving a thought to Zigbee because the latest generation smart devices don't require a hub. All of my smart home devices work just fine by enabling the skill on the Alexa app with that of the manufacturer's chosen app and linking the accounts. The biggest issue I have is trying to remember what I named each lamp and group to turn on and off the lights. I also like when a speakers can pull double duty as a surround sound system for my television as well. First world problems, I know. For what it's worth, the big 3 smart home apps which seems to be used by these El Cheapo devices are Casa, Govi, and Smart Life. I have devices on all 3 and the Alexa integration is seamless. Except the darn ceiling fan speed control. Still haven't completely figured that one out entirely. Setting up the devices and grouping, both the Echo Plus and 4th Gens are very easy to set up initially. The Alexa app though not entirely user-friendly regarding the UI, does all the work and guides you through the process fairly quickly. The oddball thing that's a bit more challenging is knowing what the difference is between a stereo pair, a home theater, and a speaker group. First, a stereo pair must be two identical models. I believe an Echo subwoofer can be added as the one-off, and the pairing is only for music streaming. Only one Echo will respond at a time when you are conversationally interacting with Alexa. That's what attracted me to the new Echoes. In a home theater grouping, one or more Echo devices of the same model can be joined with a Fire device such as the stick fork. A sub can also be added. The crummy part at first is that you can't include your existing soundbar into this home theater group. Amazon devices only, folks. So you must choose which you want to listen to. Now, I'm not horribly disappointed because the sound quality of the two 4th gens on each side of the television is really great, so the soundbar isn't needed, but I hate the thought of the wasted money sitting 32 inches wide in front of me producing no sound at all. If you have a smart television like a Vizio, there is a way to activate the soundbar and have the Amazon home theater working at the same time. And here it is. The soundbar must be hooked up to an optical cable, and the audio setting on the television must be set to PC and not automatic. Auto defaults to whatever device you are streaming on a Fire Stick. Then, while playing your Fire Stick, choose the home theater as your audio source on the Fire television menu. Regarding music streaming from Amazon Music HD, I must say the sound is really smooth and crisp. So in essence, the television thinks it must send sound to the soundbar only, while the stick thinks it should be using the home theater. Through whatever glitch, I now have all 3 speakers working in tandem, but only while using the Fire device. It does not work if I am using the smart television streaming apps from the Vizio home screen, which I don't do anymore except for a couple things that are not found on the Amazon App Store. FYI, I don't believe that the Fire Edition Insignia and Toshiba televisions sold here and at Best Buy have the capability to set up the home theater function with the Alexa app. Finally, a speaker group is the best way to get unlike models to sync with each other to play music. However, there's a catch. You must ask for that groups every time at the end of your request to play music, etc. Meaning, with the stereo pair and home theater, music and movies are automatically played through those selected speakers by means of the Alexa app. I adjusted the equalizer settings for the individual devices in the Alexa app to boost the mid-most, followed closely by the treble, and a moderate bass setting if they are paired in a stereo pair or home theater. Adjusting one device automatically adjusts the other. You would simply make the standard request for Alexa to play a song or album with no extra added specification. But remember, you're limited to only pairing the same models together for this to work like that. Now, with a speaker group, you can include your Echoes, dots, shows, spots, inputs, Fires, tablets, etc. into that group, and have them all going at the same time throughout your home, so long as you name this Alico inclusive group something like Everywhere or All Speakers or Whole House. Be creative. Alexa groups can be named whatever you want. I digress though. The point is you have to tell Alexa to play music and include the name of the speaker group every time, or else music will just play from the device you speak into. Alexa, play the song Starships on all decks of the Enterprise, or boring Alexa, play Mr. Roboto Everywhere, or play a lullaby in the Dirty Diaper Factory nursery. I have my Echoes placed about 12 feet away in front of my primary seating spot on the sofa, and they are spaced about 8 feet apart, flanking the television. Get it? I can sense your mind is starting to ignite like a solid rocket booster now. I really hope this helps someone. I know it's been a learning curve for me, and not always a lot of fun. Just wait till you first start exploring how to build your own custom routines, or then decide to relocate devices into different rooms as you upgrade with new ones. It can be a labor of love or regret. Bottom line, if you are looking to upgrade but aren't entirely sure, Try out the new Echo 4th Gen especially in a pair for a home theater and decide within 30 days if you really like them. Definitely explore the Alexa app and routines. Hartman, could this device have possibly been uglier? Asking for a friend. Am laughing so hard I'm crying. Am not sure I can devise a rational answer about device in question. Am not sure I can devise a rational answer about device in question. It's actually better than both of my sound bars in some respects. I have 2 dots that I'm looking to upgrade, as well as an original show. However, I'm very unhappy that Alexa is endorsed like the 5's setting that is standard in all of today's Wi-Fi routers, and 2. Forbes is almost impossible to add or find. So in my new apartment I can't add the automated setting of my lights, turning them on-off, etc. using Alexa. Just a warning for those looking to do this. Now carry on with your levity and laughter. I love it. Oh, and actually, they could devise a plan to change the spelling of device. But you beat them to it. See less? I have the 2nd generation Echo Red, and I love it. I have the 2nd generation Echo Red, and I love it. I've sought out other Reds over the years, but I haven't seen one that I've liked as much. I've sought out other Reds over the years, but I haven't seen one that I've liked as much. The sound is excellent. The sound is excellent. It's actually better than both of my sounds. See more. I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. Product linked in the description below. For more content like this, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you are notified of new uploads. We upload new videos every day. See you next time.